There is something disarming about those 3 words. I miss you. They can land in your inbox like a spark, stirring up emotions you thought you had buried. They can feel like an apology, a promise, or even a lifeline when you are still raw from the break. But when those words come from a narcissist, they rarely mean what they seem. They are almost never about love, not the kind of love you might hope for. More often, they are about something else entirely, the need to pull you back into their reach. I am Zane, a relationship consultant and psychologist, and today on STR TV, we are looking at why those I miss you messages so often come with strings attached, and why they are almost always about control, not connection. Let's explore it with my beloved ones. Number 1. When I miss you really means I miss what you gave me. A narcissist's I miss you does not come from the same place as yours might. It is rarely about missing you, the whole, complicated, real person you are. More often, it is about missing the way you made them feel. Your attention, your care, your belief in their charm, it was like fuel for them. It gave them validation and admiration, the things they crave more than anything. When that fuel runs out, they remember you, but not with longing for who you are. They remember you as a source, and I miss you becomes code for I miss the way you made me feel important. Number 2, the timing tells you everything. Look closely at when those messages arrive. They tend to land at very particular moments late at night. After an argument with someone new, or just when you are finally finding your footing again, that timing is not random. Narcissists have an uncanny sense for when your focus is shifting away, when you are reclaiming your peace, and that unsettles them. So they send a message. Not because they suddenly woke up in love again, but because they felt the thread between you slipping and needed to tighten it. That I miss you is not a confession, it is a tether. Number 3, it is about access, not affection. For a narcissist, those words are not an invitation to reconnect with sincerity. They are a key, a way to see if the door they left open is still unlocked. They do not have to explain the past. They do not have to offer change. They just have to stir enough hope to make sure you will still answer. It is not that they want you back necessarily. It is that they want to know they could have you back if they chose to. That is not love, that is control disguised as tenderness. Number 4. Why it works so well? The hardest part is how convincing it can be. I miss you hits directly where the wound is still tender. It makes you wonder if maybe they really mean it this time. If maybe this message is the start of something new, something better. It makes you replay all the good moments, all the warmth, all the things you wanted from them. That is exactly what they count on. They know those 3 words can fog your memory and blur the lines between hope and history. Number 5. The real question behind the message. Because here is the truth. When a narcissist says I miss you, they are often really asking, do I still matter to you? Because for them, being erased is worse than being despised. They need to know they are still living in your thoughts, still taking up space in your heart. Your response and e-response feeds that need. Even if you write back with anger, you are proving you still feel something. And that is the reassurance they are looking for. Have you ever gotten that I miss you message and felt your chest tighten with a mix of anger, hope, and confusion? Share your story in the comments. Always read them. If this feels like the kind of truth you needed to hear, subscribe to STR TV, because here we name the patterns that no one warns you about. Next time, we will talk about the silent power of not responding, and why sometimes your absence of words says more than any answer ever could.